guys. All right, today I'm going to show you how to draw this really cool value block design. All you'll need is paper and pencil. Any kind of paper or pencil that you have is fine. Any size is fine. If you want to use colored pencils or crayons, you absolutely can. First step, get your paper and pencil. You can use a ruler if you want, but you don't have to. And the first step is we're going to make our border. So to make your border, you're going to make a long straight line going across the top. Leave yourself a little space. You're going to make a line going down each side. And you're going to make a line going across the bottom. All right, my line's got a little wiggle in it. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but if you want it to, you can use a ruler. Okay, once you are happy with your border, you're going to split your paper up into the 9 squares, right? There's 9 because there's 3 going across the top and 3 going down the side. And you know from math class that 3 times 3 is 9. So you're going to split your paper up. Get your ruler if you want it. Your squares do not have to all be the same size if you don't want them to be, but you want them to be kind of even-ish. Okay, so we've got our 9 squares or 9 rectangles. Now we are gonna split up each of those squares. So you can split it with any kind of line you want. It does not have to be the same as my line. You can do straight lines. You can do lines that cross over themselves. You can do curvy lines. You can do any kind of line you would like. But you need at least 1 line in every box. All right, all done. Last step is the shading. Now, if you are in kindergarten, 1st grade, or 2nd grade, you might want to skip the shading and just color this design in with crayons or markers or colored pencils or whatever you have around at home. But if you're in 4th or 5th grade or 3rd grade, you can definitely do the really cool shading that makes this look so awesome. So for shading, remember, if you want a darker value is how dark or light a color is. If you want a darker value, you press harder on your pencil. And if you want a lighter value, you press gently. So what you're trying to do is get as many values as you can in each trying to get as many values as you can in each space. And you might have to turn your paper sideways or even upside down as you're coloring, whatever you need to do to make your lines nice and smooth. And to make the spaces so they're easy to fill in without smudging and smearing your work. Try to shade it so it looks really nice and even. If you feel like you went too dark, you can use your eraser to blend and lighten. And the last thing you really need to think about to be successful with this project is contrast. And that's when you put opposites next to each other to make things show up. So if I have dark in this space here, I wouldn't want to start shading dark up here, because then I would have dark and dark right next to each other and it would all just kind of blend together. So I need to try to start shading my dark near a light. And I want to try to get a light value up here near my dark. And this way you can still tell that these are two separate spaces. So you'll just do that for each of your squares until you have completed your design. And remember, if the value shading's tough, if you're in second grade, first grade, or kindergarten, and this is a little too tough, you can just color it in normally and just switch colors for every space and contrast your colors instead of contrasting value. And that will help your design to show up as well. So remember, when it's finished, it's gonna look a little something like that. Good luck. I can't wait to see what you make.